But I'm so thrilled that you're here. I wanted to, we'll talk more about the movie and things like that, but you alluded to something, and if you don't want to talk about it, that's okay. But
Happy to talk about whatever, my man.
okay, because I'm a proponent of, mental health.
Sure.
And, I talk about my own struggles, and
Of
you just
course.
talked about getting clean and,
Sure.
and that. Bam.
Yeah.
I worry about that guy.
Yeah.
That guy is. You're
It's
not in touch with him right now, are you?
Oh, no, absolutely. I mean, I've been in such very close contact with him that it's crazy. It's just, it's a difficult situation.
What
you
is
know?
the situation? Is it a mental health? Is it substance abuse? What is it?
He's got well-documented issues with substance abuse, and I think that there's another layer of mental health, it's sort of each exacerbating the other. Like these issues are compounding.
And what is it? Where?
I know that when I got sober, I was diagnosed as bipolar, and I was given all kinds of bipolar medications. And, fortunately, over the course of the subsequent years, it all kind of mellowed out. And I'm hopeful that that would be the case for Bam if he were to really address the chemical dependency.
So he hasn't addressed that yet. So he's still in a dangerous.
He's I think that things have come to a head as of late, and
Why?
it's.
What do you think?
Well, I just know that there's been some activity. I think he actually might be as we speak getting into a treatment center. I can't confirm this. I don't know, but I know that
When's the last time you spoke to him?
The last time I spoke with Bam was via text message about a week or two ago, and he's been the last couple weeks have been particularly colorful for him.
What does that mean?
Colorful, like in sort of there's been escapades and intervention, like travel. He's AWOL. He's
That intervention, is it a forced intervention? Or
there's been many of them. Yeah.
But in the last week there was one.
And there was another one in the last week.
And you feel like he's in a place right now where he's on the right track?
I think that as I said, things have come to a head, and I do believe that that the latest concerted effort to intervene has been sort of focused on creating a sort of a legal layer to it, which would require a certain amount of treatment.
Is he surrounded by good people who can take? What is it? His parent?
I mean, there's been a great deal of enabling that's gone on.
Well, that's usually the problem
Sure.
with everybody. So
Exactly.
what I'm saying is, do you feel like he's surrounded by the right people who can send him in the right direction?
I've been in super close contact with his family, with his wife, with his mom, and I got to say that after such years of just feeling like, I want to just grab them by the shoulders, shake them like you're, contributing to the problem. And really, I feel like they've come to a place where they're kind of understanding, like,
What about the fact that he wasn't in this latest movie? Is that?
I mean, that one, I think that everything that we've seen in the media regarding Bam and his exclusion from the movie, which, by the way, he's the only person to announce that. That was, and it was.
People who watch the movie will be able to tell he's not in it.
They will. But everything that we've seen in the media with regards to that has sort of demonstrated why he couldn't be in the movie, if that makes any sense.
Sure, it does.
I mean,
He was,
the way that he's been conducting himself, sort of precluded his involvement.
So that's what people don't realize, and that's why I love you and I love the movies, is because, for the most part, you make it look like just a bunch of guys chaotically making their way through. But what people don't know, it's a whole production, and a lot of money goes into it, and it's all really planned and executed, in a way where it's a real business.
It is. And thank you for the kind words. And also, I think that it's Jackass as a franchise. I mean, it's changed so much over the years. In the beginning, it quite literally was just us running around with video cameras, and beginning at a time where we weren't even really cognizant of release forms and such. You know,
Right.
like we went from just a shoestring, like just guys with cameras. We would laugh, and then we got it. And over the years, it's become like a bigger thing. You know, like productions got bigger, budgets got bigger, like everything got slower. You know, you would think that being on the set of a Jackass movie was just like crazy fun, but it's actually so just painfully slow.
Well, absolutely.
You know,
What people don't realize
Right.
is even if those things happened
right.
by happenstance, there's no way to ensure that they're going to be captured.
Right.
So the plan has to be, this is going to happen here. I'm going to run over to here. I'm going to do that. I'm going to need a camera here. You're going to have to slide. You better
Right.
grab it from this angle and many angles so that,
Right.
because I'm not going to do this 100 times.
There are certain things that are one and done, and there are a lot of things that, like the directors, this is, you got to do it again, and it's like, oh.
But even one and done
Right.
would take hours
For sure.
to set it up.
Absolutely.